Hello everyone and welcome to our ACE². My name is Kawtar and I'm a student at the University of Constantin Brâncuș. Also, I'm an ACE ambassador, and today we're going to be speaking about a very important topic, which is can also have a very huge impact on a student's life and student's future. And also, for me, I would say it's very important to speak about it and give it a very important value. So, our topic is stepping out of our comfort zone through international experiences. So, to explore this topic, it needs to have a very important way of explaining it. And international experiences, whether if it's volunteering or it's international projects or joining exchange program, absolutely fine. It's a new experience. It's helping students, people in general, but specifically students, to develop their communication skills, to have confidence in themselves. Also, to meet new people and go to new countries, new culture. Everything is new with the different backgrounds. And to explore more information about this topic, I'm joined by 3 of our students from different countries that are gonna really help us to get through this topic. And I would like our guests, first of all, to briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, hello, I'm Lisa. I study in Poland in Medical University of Gdańsk. I'm a medical student.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm 21 years old and I study banking and finances here at the Constantin Brâncuș University of Târgu Jiu.
Hello everyone, I'm Paula and I'm from Latvia. I study creative industries, which is a culture and economics mix. And yeah, here.
Welcome all. So I have a few questions for each, and I would like to have your personal opinion and your personal answer about that. So first of all, yourself, I would like to ask you, how was your trip to Romania and what was your first impression when you just arrived?
So my trip to Romania was actually very comfortable because we have a direct flight from Gdańsk to Bucharest.
Okay.
And then we booked a bus which took us from airport directly to this city, to Târgu Jiu. So it went very smooth. And
yeah.
My first impression of Romania, I really love the views in Romania. I really love how this country is so green. So, yeah.
I agree with you totally, because that was first impression to me as well, which is the nature. Romania has a very beautiful nature. And my question to you, to our second guest, is did you have any activity that pushed you out of your comfort zone during your stay?
So especially like from the start of the Alliance until now, I think every activity that we did pushed me kind of out of my comfort zone and made me more talkative and more connected with people from far away. Like this week, I had the experience of volunteering in Polovraj with a group of beautiful kids. A lot of them very energetic, and it was fun. It was, I think, every experience that I have until now, it was in his own way kind of life-changing.
For me, I agree with you at the same time, because whatever new thing we do in our life, or especially in international experience, it's pushing you out of your comfort zone. Maybe there is misunderstanding that you need to express yourself. Maybe your language is not that great. Maybe you don't really understand new people at the first time because of different personalities and all of this. But in the end, we get a very good result, which is we build our communication skills. And thank you. And my question for our third guest is gonna be, what is the activities that you liked the most during your stay in the Târgu Jiu, and also what is the activities that happens inside the university and you liked it?
So I really like walking around the city. I think it's very fun because we went to Bucharest first and then we came to Târgu Jiu, or how do you say? You say it differently. But then we only came here, and it's like a different scenario because the capital is always like different. It's very modern, you know, it's a false impression of the country, I think. And when you go to like a smaller city, it's more unique and you get like a unique experience in comparison. So I just like walking around. I like the shops and things like that. But for the activities in the program, I mean, I really like going to the pool. It was a lot of fun. And the people from the program are great, so we just went on the slides. We did a lot of things, and then also the yoga was fun because the lady who's like responsible for it, she's like explaining it to us, and I've done yoga before, I really like it, so it was really nice. And it's more like you learn a lot more, like there's so many things to know, and you just fulfill your like intelligence, and you learn like things you didn't know before, and it makes sense all of a sudden. So yeah, I think those are my favorite, like when we're all together and doing things. And I like mixing with the other program. I like when we're all together. I think it's very cool.
So you guys got to interact between you and also between other kind of groups. Okay, I would like each one of you to tell me how was the experience with interacting with new people, especially here they speak different language. We'll start with you first.
Okay, I think actually for us it's not that hard to interact between each other because even though we come from different countries, we all speak English, even though it's not our first language. I think we feel quite comfortable with each other because I think that society in ACE²-EU is very accepting, and even if somebody speaks a voice English, it's not a big deal, and this person is going to be supported by others, and
Exactly.
it really helps to build a deeper connection between each other.
I agree.
For me, every time I get the chance to meet new people from other countries, from other cultures and everything, it's the biggest pleasure of all because I find it entertaining. I like to meet new people. I like to kind of try to understand the way that they think, their upbringing, the way that they see life and everything. So every time I have the chance to do that, it's my biggest pleasure.
I agree, and it's a very nice thing. What about yourself?
I think it's beautiful. I love it so much. I don't know, I think there's like things that connect us, especially like the newer generations. I think it's very similar the way we're like growing up and experiencing life. But then there's like tiny things, like even the way of walking, like we walk really fast and then like our Spanish friends, they're like walking slow and I can't do it, but it's good for me, you know, I'm experiencing new things. And then I have made friends like in Portugal and we go visit them, and you can travel the world because you have these connections, and oh, I love it so much. It's great.
Now I have a question that I really would like to ask the non-Romanian students. What is the new words that you learned during your stay here? It was just a few days, but I'm sure that you learned few words.
Okay, I think the only word I knew in Romanian is bună.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the start.
Yeah, so I think this is a perfect start. Maybe I will learn something more in the
Yeah.
future and come back here with improved language skills.
For sure. Yourself, you are Romanian.
Yeah.
Okay, let's skip it.
Yeah.
He's natively Romanian.
I mean, we know the basics, but I hope the pronunciation is probably not the best. But of course, bună is, we know la revedere.
Okay, la
Like,
revedere.
We say nu, da,
Okay.
scuze, pardon.
Okay, I think we're gonna take you as a Romanian citizen from now on.
I think I'm quite good.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to say the mulțumesc.
Mulțumesc.
Mulțumesc?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I know.
You are doing a great job.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you.
It's great because like then I can say the few words I need for like a cafe, and I feel like a local, and people come to me and they ask me things, and I feel fancy that way.
You are already a pro at this, so it's going to be fine.
I should just stay here.
So, in the end, I have a final question, and I would like to give the question, but all of you to give me your personal answer, your personal opinion, okay? What is the advice that you would give or recommend to students that they are afraid or scared to apply for international experiences. They have lack of confidence, they are not sure, they don't think if it's worth it or not, maybe other reasons. What is your recommendations for them? I'll start with you.
So for me, is first of all, don't be afraid. It sounds very easy, but I understand that many people are very worried about applying for international program. But I think it is a very nice opportunity to step out of your comfort zone and step out of your field, because sometimes we're being put into the boxes of our studies, and it's really, really nice to meet people from other backgrounds, from people who study other majors. So don't be afraid and just do it.
Thank you. What about yourself?
For me, it's like find the courage or the people who will encourage you to do it. Because in the beginning, when the Alliance was starting and I had my first mobility experience with the Alliance, I was scared. I didn't know what to expect there. But I just said, let's do it. I don't think I can lose anything from it. And I gained a lot of memories, a lot of experiences, a lot of courage, a lot of skills that I wouldn't get from somewhere else.
That's a very good thing, and I share the same opinion with you. What about yourself?
I think I can agree with you. I think it's like beautiful that it's not only people from different countries, but it's also like different majors. And like for me, like I'm in culture, so like all the people around me are like artists and things like that. And then we come here, you're talking to like medicine students, like sports activists, and it's so much fun, and it's like it opens your mind to so many ideas, and you realize that you haven't like seen the things that they have seen. And it also changes your perspective going back home, because I notice things I didn't notice before. Like maybe sometimes I appreciate the food more. Maybe I'm like, oh, I wish we had something like that, like from Romania, or I did a project before in Portugal. And then like, I'm thinking like, oh, it would be so nice if we did that and that. So I think it's good if you want for change to happen, like in the future, because we're like the next generation, we're bringing new things to the world, and I think it's a good way to open your like perspective to things and like implement them in your country as well.
Thank you so much for your opinion. It's very rich opinion, and I'm sure that's gonna help too many students. Now I'll ask you something. If you have any questions towards me, you wanna ask me, because I went through the same thing, you're freely to ask.
So I just wanted to say something. For example, for me, I got to have a lot of experiences within the Alliance and the mobilities, and I got to see a lot of European countries, to meet maybe thousands of people. But sometimes maybe I didn't get the chance to take that all in. And a few months ago, I was in France for the European Students' Assembly. And I was in Paris. I was sitting near the Eiffel Tower, and I was looking at everyone, and I had the moment of taking everything in and thinking about it, and realizing that I did maybe in 1 year more than I did in 18 years. And I was really proud of myself, and I thought that the kid from high school wouldn't even believe what I did and how many things I experienced in such a short time. And I had the moment of realization that I was really, really proud of myself, and I couldn't believe that I do that. And I wanted to ask you, when did that realization hit, that, oh my God, I'm doing this?
Personally, well, I came from Morocco, and I wanted to start university in Morocco, but then I was asking myself, am I able to do more? Because for me, starting university in Morocco, it's kind of basic. I wanted something new. And I was applying for university as something for fun, and maybe it's gonna happen. And I applied for university, Constantin Brancusi. They were very responsive to me. They helped me with a lot of information. And I applied to this university, and I got accepted and I started my journey in the university, which is first thing when I came to Romania, I only know bună ziua, la revedere. And it was very hard for me the first month because, you know, you need to communicate with people, you need to order your coffee, you need to do many things and you don't have the language. It's kind of a little bit difficult, but I went through that. And when I see myself right now that I spent 1 year and a half in Romania, especially in University Constantin Brâncuș, I saw myself that I learned a new language. I met very new people. And also I developed my communication skills. Also, I become the ACE ambassador, which is a very nice and good opportunity for me. And I'm so proud of myself doing that. And I see myself like I'm doing something good now and it's gonna be more in the future, which is making me feel so proud. And also when you say that you're proud of yourself, I am proud of you because when you go through certain things like this, you know yourself, you're very special to yourself, really. So for me, I would also recommend to people that they are scared or afraid to try new experience and the international experiences, or just give it a chance. Just think, what is the worst thing can happen? What is the worst thing? It's not that bad. And you're just gonna try it, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna be, I'm doing it again. So for me, it's really something very important to give that step out of your comfort zone that's really gonna give you a chance into life. And thank you for this question because I have a lot to say. And I just, you know, so for me, if I would have conversation with somebody that they never tried or they never experienced this kind of experiences, I would highly recommend it to them. Yeah.
Me too. Like for me, I want to add that the first time I did participate in a mobility, before that I was scared. I was shy. I was like, what am I going to do there? How am I going to speak? I will make a fool out of myself or something like that. But after my first mobility, I was like, I want to do this every day. If I could, 360 days out of the year, I will do this.
I agree with you. If you have any opinion, like...
I mean, I kind of started going backwards because I did like a long Erasmus mobility for 6 months.
Okay.
And then I went back home and I was like, oh no, I want to go back. Not that I don't like being home. Like it's beautiful. Like I love it, but I realized like there's so much out there. Like there's so much more I can experience. And these short mobilities where I can apply like ACE and things like that, it doesn't take much out of your time. Like I go for the week, I do my things, I meet new people, I experience new cultures, and then I go back because the 6 months, like it's long. For some people it's too long. For me, like there's not many things like holding me back home, so it's fine for me. But like these kind of experiences, you can get it like in a shorter time and you can experience so much like in this, like I feel like we've been here much longer because we've been doing so many things. I feel like I love it. So I recommend it for everyone.
Yeah, this kind of mobilities give you like the drive, for 1 week even, it gives you the drive, the adrenaline, the happiness that you need. That's why I think it can become addictive.
Yes.
And it should.
It's the best thing to be addicted to. That is much better than other things. So for the end, I thank you so much for you joining me today's ACE-cast and also sharing your experience and your opinion with us and also with other people that they're gonna watch this ACE-cast. It's really a very good thing and I thank you so much for that. And I hope that this conversation or this discussion made other students to change their idea and think about participating to international experiences because we really recommend it. And it's not only 1 or 2 or 3 opinions, it's too many opinions about that. And also never think of it as a bad thing. Think of it in a positive way. Negative things happened everywhere, nothing is perfect, but the positive things are much bigger and they're gonna give you opportunity in the future. So now I would like to just say thank you to everyone who watched or listened to this ACE²-cast. And if you enjoyed it or if you liked it, please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe. And we will see you in the next ACE²-cast. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.